On June 22, 1812, Napoleon and his allies declared war on Russia, who had been allied with France since 1807. On June 24th, Napoleon began the march into Russia. Over 600,000 French and Allied troops participated, and the ultimate goal was to capture Moscow and topple the Russian Empire. Except that was their mistake, expecting a short and easy collapse of one of history's largest empires. Napoleon occupied vast amounts of Lithuania and Latvia, and won victories at battles such as Vitebsk and Smolensk. On September 7, 1812, the Battle of Borodino occurred on the outskirts of Moscow. Beginning at about 6 a.m., Napoleon's 110,000 men engaged in fire with 120,000 Russians defending Borodino under the command of Pyotr Bagration. The Russians defended fiercely, but after tens of thousands of casualties, including Bagration, they admitted defeat by late afternoon. But there was now a new issue. Moscow was about to be captured. General Governor of Moscow Fyodor Rostopchin knew this, but it's not like he could stop Napoleon from occupying the city. He could burn everything in the city to stop it from being useful. And so, starting on September 14, 1812, Napoleon's forces entered Moscow. He captured the Kremlin when the first flames began. Napoleon was amazed and disturbed of the way the Russians protected their town by burning it even more. The next day, strong winds strengthened the fires, which forced Napoleon to evacuate the Kremlin, as thousands of houses, buildings, and churches went up in flames. The city burned for 4 days until rain on September 18th deteriorated the fires. But even though the burning had stopped, lack of food, illness, and guerrilla warfare exhausted the French occupiers, and after a defeat at the Battle of Torrentino, Napoleon retreated from Moscow on October 19th. From here, Napoleon faced dozens of losses, culminating with the Battle of Berezina on November 29th, where thousands of French soldiers were defeated or left stranded as a bridge crossing the river had burned, leaving thousands left behind to starve. The invasion of Russia was a massive defeat, and cost Napoleon the war. As for the Russians, the burning of Moscow was devastating, and reconstructing the city took over a decade to complete. Anyway, that's all for today's video. Also, I was recommended to play Guts and Blackpowder, so